Sunday. It's raining, which isn't great for my hair. We're just walking to Don's uncle's to go for lunch, which is really lovely. They invited us for lunch. They live in a beautiful place here in Podgora, and that's the view. And we're here. So
it's about 20 metres up the road from us. He's our second neighbour.
Good morning. Look at my little kitty bean that just woke up. Happy Monday. Mummy got up early, did her workout, and then I just got a visit from this little cherub. Should we go make some breakfast?
Well, I want to make chocolate milk by myself.
Oh, chocolate milk by yourself. Okay, let's go. Look at this magnificent sunrise. It is so beautiful, so beautiful. Hello! Happy Monday officially. By the time this goes live, you'll know that International Women's Day, which is an event that I run every year with my event partner Ash from Fusion Australia in Australia, has now been announced. International Women's Day 2026, the event in Perth, biggest event to celebrate Perth women in business and the incredible things that they're doing, is locked in for Friday, 6th of March 2026 at the beautiful Crown Towers Ballroom again. So please right now, stop what you're doing immediately and pop that date in your calendar, because it's just going to be the most wonderful event and I'd love to see you there. It's just going to be the best event. It's such a beautiful event. This will be our 8th year running this event, which is just wild. And from the support of the Perth business community, it has just grown to be one of my favourite events ever. I host it along with Ash. We have incredible speakers, business women from all different industries doing absolutely amazing things. They share their stories. Next year's theme for International Women's Day is Together We Rise. So we're really going to be taking like a deep dive into that theme and asking our speakers to share some tools and things that can help you in your business grow to the level that they are at. And what am I going to wear? Who knows? What am I going to talk about on stage next year? Who knows? Last year's event was really interesting because I was in like such a kerfuffly place in my life and in my business. I'd moved on from social club. We'd returned to Perth to finish the house, to sell the house. We decided that we were moving back to Croatia officially, and life just felt so messy. Ash actually interviewed me for the first time ever on what happened with social club and all of that. And I think her last question was something like, so what's next for Brooke Valinovich? And I was just like, girl, I'm just trying to make it through today and get to tomorrow. I think that was a really nice message because, you know, sometimes in life and in business, you've made the plan and you're working the plan and you've got the strategy and you've got that clarity, but sometimes you are literally just in survival mode, in business, in life, in motherhood, sometimes in your relationships as well. And I think it's okay to know that that's okay. And that was kind of the message from what I shared. I was like, we have so much going on right now. I'm moving countries again. Didn't even know what I was going to do in business. I was at a place, this was in March last year, that I didn't have the YouTube channel. I didn't have the course. I had a couple of clients I was coaching, business coaching with, but I didn't have a plan for the future, which sounds really crazy to say. My message was just like, it's okay to not have it all figured out again. Like I used to have it all figured out and now I'm starting again from scratch, and that's okay. I'll figure it out. And look where we've landed just, you know, less than a year later, which is really cool. And I'm like super proud of myself as well for what has happened in, you know, since March. Like it's November now and I've created 2 new brands, started a YouTube channel. My business coaching is like a proper offer with all the things that go with it, instead of just like, oh yeah, I guess I could show you some things about business. I've created an academy, filmed it all. I'm about to launch it. And yeah, just proud of myself that we got here, because at the event last year, I had no idea what my life would look like at this point of the year. Anyway, all right. I need to work on turning 5 hours of content into an hour or less episode, which is my next task for the day. I've got a new client starting, so just onboarding her. Actually, this week I'm doing a podcast. I haven't done a podcast in so long, just because I wanted to get my ducks in a row before I started going on interviews and podcasts and things like that again. And now my ducks are in a row. So this is the first podcast I've said yes to in a really long time, but I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm waiting to hear from the bank for my bank account so I can set up the online program so I can load the whole course into the online program, ready for the beta launch on Monday. So fingers crossed, I've told the beta group the beta's going live on Monday. So fingers crossed I can actually get the beta live on Monday, but we'll just see. Anyway, that's my day today. I'm going to get to work and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Do you want to know something that's really exciting? So I have been emailing the beta waitlist for Followers to Fortunes Academy. This will be my 32nd email to them, and I've been emailing them every single week. So you can work out the timeline on that. And now I'm officially putting together the email saying doors to the beta are open. So that's really exciting. I'm going to split test 2 subject lines, put the email together. It outlines exactly how the beta works, what's included in the academy, and what they need to do in order to be in the beta. So it's happening.
This is so exciting. So I can update this banner from coming soon, which it has been for like 5 months, to doors now open.
A while ago, like when I first started working on the beta, I actually wrote the sales page, the email copy to go out to the beta waitlist when it was ready, and the checkout page. But then I actually hadn't put the course together yet. So now that I've put the course together, I went back, looked at all of that, revised it, updated the sales page copy just specifically for the beta, and the email that's going to the beta waitlist. I'm only opening up to 10 spots. It might sell out straight away. It also might not. If it sells out straight away, that's great. If it doesn't, I've also prepared an email for 24 hours after doors open, then an email for 48 hours after doors open, and then an email saying doors are closed, because the doors will only be open for 7 days for people to join the beta, because I need people in. I can't let this drag out, for however long. I need people in so that they can get in the beta before the end of the year, so that they can complete it, so I can get their feedback, adjust the course, and have everything ready to go for the official launch, which won't be until 2026. I need to look at like school holidays and all that jazz and figure out like an actual date, but it'll be sometime in January, maybe February 2026. Anyway, that's exciting. Yes. Okay, I'm having some issues with editing. My brain is sore, but yesterday when we went for lunch at Dom's uncle's wife makes the most amazing cakes, and she made creme patate yesterday for dessert. And not only did she make it, then she gave us all of this leftover. So I guess this is what I'm having for lunch today. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm salivating. Look at this. Look at that. Amazing.
Oh, it is like custardy, creamy goodness. Yum.
I'm actually so Devo about something. So my process with creating these episodes is I record everything on my phone, transfer it to my Google Drive, delete it off my phone, and then in the Google Drive, each episode has its folder that my assistant then pulls from to create the episodes and like put them all together. And the afternoon when I finished recording Followers to Fortunes Academy, we went down to Podgora, and it was just like the most magical afternoon ever. The boys were swimming, I was just having a wine by the beach, and I did this whole big spiel about like embracing the process of creating something new and not being so hard on yourself. And it was like my full debrief about where I was at, I guess, mentally about creating the course, and just those moments that can't be replicated because I just finished it, and then that was the afternoon, and it just felt like
the heavens had opened up in the world because of what a beautiful day it was. No one was around. Podgora was empty. And it was just the most beautiful magic special day. But I thought I had uploaded the videos to the Google Drive, and so I deleted them off my phone. And so then they're just gone and they're not in the episode. I mean, it's fine. Like, we lived the moment and I have the memories, but I wanted to share it with you. And what made me think of that is I just got a comment from someone on the episode where I shared that I'd finished recording. And it was a really nice comment. It really made my day, saying like, congratulations. I feel like we've just finished this project because I've been talking about it the whole series. Because you've been on this journey with me, I wanted to share that moment with you because it felt like you've been watching, I've been creating, but it's been a team effort getting this out. Probably since I first started recording, the only like clips I've stuffed up, basically uploading them into the Google Drive, and then they've disappeared forever. And I keep thinking about it, but you know, we all make mistakes. It is what it is. And we live and we learn, don't we? Anyway, that's the only thing I was going to say. So I've actually done an 8-hour workday today, which is not like me because I started at 5. Dom dropped Carlo at kindy and picked him up from kindy, and it's now almost 2 o'clock and I've just finished. Dom and Carlo are downstairs making a cubby house out of cardboard boxes, I believe, in the garage. I have put my laptop away and I'm going to go and join them, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Look at this beautiful, magical, incredible sunset. It is almost the middle of November and still absolutely glorious skies. Morning! Happy Tuesday. Oh my gosh, Carlo was cleaning, but he was cleaning his alternate garage. Oh. Anyway, it's fine. He was cleaning. And that is the main thing that he was cleaning. Boys are out of the house. I have a coaching client this morning, so I'm just trying to run around, and it's like impossible to try and clean when everyone's home. So they clean. Like Carlo has to clean up his toys before he goes to kindy, clean. But it's like his version of clean. And then Dom, well, he's just the messiest person on the planet. So then I can clean, and then I can sit down and get ready for my client. I actually got up early. Got up at my usual 5 this morning. It's freezing. Did some work. Carlo woke up about 6. So I didn't get heaps done. I really like to just get through my emails, find anything within my emails that needs to be actioned, and respond to all my DMs. They're like the core things that I really like to get done early, because they're the things that if I don't get them done before I like start my workday at 9, they just get out of control then throughout the day. Oh, out of control is definitely an overreaction. They're not out of control, but I miss things because like if I'm on a coaching session for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes longer, I'm doing the prep before the session, I'm doing what I do after the session, and then by then I have to pick Carlo up from kindy. So all the emails that have come in overnight or messages that have come in overnight, then it's a whole another day, and then another day adds to them. So it becomes like double to then do the next day. So that's why I like to get up and do those, and I feel like I've got like a head start on doing kind of like my admin for the day. And then if I have extra time, those early morning hours, for some reason, my brain is just so clear, and anything I can get done during that time in terms of writing copy or strategy or even just ideas, it like all flows into my head so quickly and so clearly because I haven't had a whole day of like life and distractions getting in the way. So they're like my power hours, and I really love those hours of the day, but it also depends if Carlo sleeps or not and if I can do that. And if I can then get up at 5, or if I'm like a broken human when my alarm goes off if I've been up multiple times during the night with Carlo. But he's pretty good now. Like it's very rare now that he wakes up during the night. Maybe if he has a bad dream, that's about it really. That's good. We made it through the sleep issue trenches, because when I started this channel, the episodes at the beginning was when I was like deep in 4-year-old sleep regression, and Carlo was waking up all night. Dom was away, and it was breaking my soul. Good to know that ends, because Carlo wasn't like that. Carlo was a really good baby. We never had issues with him as a baby. So like the newborn phase for me, oh, the sun's just coming up over the mountain. The newborn phase to me was like a non-issue. Anyway, we got out of that. All right, I'm going to go prep for my client today. She has a mastermind, which we're scaling, and we're also looking at other ways we can increase the revenue from her mastermind, and basically just other ways we can make more money for her business backed off the work that she's already done. We want to work smarter, not harder, and I've come up with a whole document full of ideas. So I'm really excited for that. So I'll film that. I'll take you behind the scenes, and then I'll see you later. Bye. I mean, you wouldn't have known that without going. You had to have that experience. So to find out that information is very interesting and very valuable. That's what you're competing against if you were to go in for a sponsorship package. Well, we live and learn. In terms of organizing an event, it's interesting to learn how the operations of it all run. It is always a good learning opportunity to see how things are packaged and then how they're communicated to sound more valuable. Really good number for this time of year. Like you said, this is a crazy time for your specific target market. So to have locked them in, that's amazing. Did you just do like a final email, this is what's next? What did you end up pricing them at? That's another learning moment as well. What has the feedback been so far, like in terms of structure, support, education? Well, they obviously love you. They love you. They love how you work. They love you as a leader. They love how it's structured enough to say, I'm going to commit to this for 6 more months. That's huge. So you know that like the offer is working. How are you holding them accountable in it? Kind of that like basic, really basic business owner fundamentals for growth, but if they've never been shown how to do it before, it would feel very overwhelming. I think it's very clear from everything you offer, people love you. So you've got a really good brand position. Your brand has really good trust in the market. You're obviously a delight to work with. Otherwise, people wouldn't ask you back and customers wouldn't buy again. So what would like the package include? Maybe have a look at your competitors and if they have online courses around what they charge. It's an easy revenue generating funnel that once it's done, it's done. And really, it then becomes something you could kind of turn off and on. One more question. How's the podcast going? Happy with all of that? You seem very calm. Well, I've said this to you before. I'm not sure when you're going to believe it, but your people love you. They're very engaged with you. They buy everything you sell. You need to believe that a little bit more. You're really good at using the language of your client, which a lot of people are not good at that. You're really good at nailing their language. That means you really understand your customer. And that's why your stuff sells. That's why. Because you speak in their language. They think that you're one of them. It works for you. It works for your life. It fits really easily into your week. That's amazing. That's what you want. You want a service that works around your life, not that takes over your life, especially when you're coaching. Honestly, the transformation in that client from when she first came to me and was trying to build her personal brand, but she was overwhelmed and she was stressed and there was no real strategy. Some things worked, some things didn't. There was no consistency. She was sort of like always chasing the next dollar and like, what is going to be the next thing? And now I suddenly don't have any cash flow and what now? And we've been able to pull back essentially to catapult her forward. And she now, I had to acknowledge it in the session because I said, you've got this calmness about you that I've not seen on you before. So we're 6 sessions in to a 10 session pack. I'm halfway through private coaching and mentoring with her and what she has been able to create in that time. And also she did a 90K launch before Christmas when normally she has no money coming in, no cash flow coming in, nothing to sell. And now she's got that money rolling in over Christmas time so she doesn't have to stress about that. That is so cool. So cool. I'm so proud of her and I'm so proud of how she doesn't even realize how amazing she is. It's really cool. It's really like beautiful to see a strategy that you've worked on with a client actually play out in real life, and then the change in their person and the calmness in their energy because they're just not stressed about money. They're not stressed about what's next in the business And what we've created for her, she's actually working less but making more money, which that is like the ultimate goal. So, oh, I'm so happy for her. And I was thinking, I feel like a little sweetie. And then I opened the fridge and remembered we had this. Yum, yum, yum. This is so good. All right. Still waiting on hearing from the bank, which I need that. They said my card would be here this week, and I need that card to set up the online program to load Followers to Fortunes in to that program, so it's ready to go for the launch on Monday. So I'm not stressing yet. It's only Tuesday. Hopefully I hear from them soon, today or tomorrow. That would be nice. Look at this magnificent day. It is so beautiful, and it's like semi-warm if you think warm thoughts. So instead of having lunch at home, we are going to go get some rolls, pick up Carlo, and go and have a picnic. Probably like around there on the beach. Nice. Look at this beautiful little village.
Oh, you can't keep doing the...
I know, I keep saying it's so beautiful.
Just
Look
stop
at this
it.
beautiful village.
Yeah, okay.
I will
You know
never
what I mean?
stop. I will always think it's beautiful.
It is what you do now is everyone knows how beautiful it is, and now you just
they
can
don't.
share nice stuff about it.
No.
Why don't you explain instead where we're going and what we're doing?
Okay, so we are going for a picnic. Oh, what are you, my YouTube
We're actually going to go
strategy creator?
fishing. It's like the 5th time fishing. I haven't caught anything yet.
Oh, they cut these trees. They look so naked. How funny do these trees look?
Oh, wait, what? I didn't even talk colour.
So this little part of the pods is called Lisha, and we often come here in summer, and now we're coming here in winter too. Woohoo! This is the spot. You make me shimmer. Is our picnic spot. Wow, picnic peak. Oh my god. I told you there's fish right there. If you can't catch a fish today, babe, that says more about you than the fish. This is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Oh, Carlo Crystal.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, your camera.
I know, it's good quality.
I don't know if it's a... It does look like this, but your camera just captures it so good.
The new iPhones don't have a camera quality
Dang.
that's as good.
Guys, come to Croatia, you know? It really is a lovely spot.
Okay.
Hey, here we go.
Oh my gosh, what is that? Are you proposing to me? I already said yes, babe.
Depot.
Oh, Mummy's
Yes.
favourite wine.
Hey, did you bring a cup for me?
For the wine? Oh, what? And ice? No way. I'm going to club up Smiley myself. Look at my little cute cutie pie. Ah, look at this. Oh, the sweet nectar of the gods. So, the chef is making us sandwiches. Can you talk us through this recipe?
Don't be silly. Ham, lettuce and tomato thingies.
Ham, lettuce, tomato, sangies. Oh.
You couldn't do it at Scar Beach, eh?
Is it the best sandwich you've ever had? Oh, yum.
No, that's here. Bio dobar. Is that it? Bio dobar?
Rolls. Good
Is it
nose.
I
Waiting for the fish to jump on, he reckons. Can you talk us through your strategy? What are we aiming to catch here?
Well, the whole thing is, if you really want to catch something, you need a good hook. Okay? So it's all about the hook. You can't just come online immediately and sell your fish product. You need a viral hook.
I think you should just leave the social media
What
to
is
me.
the first message when you're doing an ad online called? The
Yeah,
hook.
you're right. It is called a
Yeah,
hook.
that's what I'm
But
talking
I don't know if this fishing situation fits the analogy you're trying to share.
It's exactly that's it. Where do you think the word hook came from? You're trying to catch someone.
Yeah, no, I get
your
it.
net.
I get it. I'm
You
just.
call it retargeting. That's what you do with fish. But they've used the term, it's about fishing.
Do
what
you retarget fish?
Yeah, it's called the internet. It's a net.
Oh
that
my
tries to
gosh, I'm out of here.
The terms in the internet about...
No, what are you doing? Just setting up your own private party? Do you not want to be part of our party?
Excuse me, I'm just going to tell you something you
Oh,
don't know.
no.
When it comes to the internet, a lot of the terms are off the sea. Thank you very
The
much.
rant is chasing me. The rant is chasing
What do you call
me.
it when you
The
travel through the
domino's chasing me.
The internet actually refers to the ocean. Okay? What do you call when you go through the internet? Actually, I got another one. Babe, what do you call it when you go through the internet? You surf. Yeah, see? You surf, you get hooked. You know what I mean? What else is there? I don't know, but it's all got to do with the sea. Anyway. Brooke doesn't know these things, you know? She doesn't know the word jargon. Money. Anything to do with money? That's got to do with water too, you know that? Money is liquid. You have cash flow. If you have leftover money, you have float.
The sea this time of year is so clear. There's no sunscreen. There's no, like, I don't know, people's heebie-jeebies. Look at that. Look at it. Wow. Unfortunately, the rod broke. Well, that's what he's saying anyway, which is not great. So we didn't catch fish, and I don't think we're catching any more fish.
Let's go, come on.
But we did see dolphins. What? Dolphins out here in November. Like, aren't they cold or, like, I'm sorry, but where there's dolphins, there's sharks. The facts be factin'. And then our magical little drive home. This is Podgora. That's the mountain. That's the sea. This is the port.
So one of these little, like one of those two boats right there, the one on the right with that little cabin,
Yep.
that little Ivica.
Yep.
That one right there?
Oh yeah, Ivica.
Perfect.
All right, go on then.
Something like that?
Just a simple home for two.
Ivica's one.
That's
Yeah,
true, that
you're
is
right.
Ivica's
And,
one.
or that one there with the little that little like front cabin, you can spin it on there.
Yeah,
That'll be the go.
okay.
So supposedly a lot of these boats aren't actually registered.
Isn't Ivica a boy's name? Aren't boats all meant to be girls? Did I make that up? Isn't that like
yeah,
a thing?
that's how we do it in New Zealand. Yeah, I don't know how they do it here. What's that name of that boat?
The Normabel.
They normally are any vessel, an airplane, a ship.
Mary
They're normally named
Fisher?
after females.
Maybe it just doesn't translate. That one's Marina.
But Titanic isn't the most female name ever,
That's
is
true,
it?
actually. Well, you know
Tatiana.
what? You know what happened to that? Maybe that's why.
Drop it down, Tatiana. Sink it down, Tatiana. Tatiana.
David? What about David?
Nah, yeah, they do things
He
differently.
ruins that rule.
David.
Oh, sorry. Davide.
David.
Davide. Officially, happy Wednesday. I had planned to sleep in this morning and then my body clock was like, ping, 4:40. No, wake up, work out, you slob. So I was like, well, I can't go back to sleep. I may as well get up. So got up, did my workout, did some work. I don't actually have any one-on-one clients booked in today. So I actually need to do a bit of content planning and some posts for some upcoming episodes, finalize an episode, and then I'm really enjoying the episodes lately. I think I've shifted now. I don't know which episode it was, but there was an episode right in the middle of summer when all of the family were here, and I addressed the fact that it looked like in the episodes I never work. And that's because, like, I don't really work that much, which I explained that then. Like, I can only work when Carlo's at kindy. Carlo's at kindy until I have to pick him up by 1 every day. I only have sort of 3-4 hours during the day, really, when Dom was working. Dom's finished working now, but when Dom was working, to be able to work. And that's Monday to Thursday. Friday's normally my day off. But now it's like, it's autumn, heading into winter. We're not going to the beach every afternoon to swim. Most of the bars are shut. The restaurants are shut. I'm working a lot more because I have time to. Dom can drop Carlo at kindy, although I'm dropping off today. Dom can pick Carlo up from kindy, and I have more time really to work. And also because I finished recording the academy, that was so much of the work that I was doing before. Now I can take on more one-on-one clients, which I have been doing because I have the time. At the moment, the episodes are really focused on not really working more, but I guess the balance between previously it was probably like 80% living my life and 20% work. Now I'd say, because it's winter, there's no family here, it's just us, I'm about 50-50. I mean, Carlo's kindy hours haven't changed, but there's just like less going out and partying because it's just us now. But still love it. We still think this is the best place on earth. I just think we have the best balance in terms of lifestyle, family time, work, ever that could be possible for us as a family. I enjoy working, so I don't want to do nothing. I really love my work. I love working with my coaching clients. I love seeing their transformation in themselves and in their business. Like my client yesterday, I haven't stopped thinking about that all night, just seeing her so calm after how she was when we started. Like, that is really nice and really cool, because I think there's a lot of misconception that you can't have
a business that generates, you know, quite high level of revenue and also have a calm nervous system. But you can. You just got to create it that way. And that takes work, and that takes effort, and that takes pushing through a lot of uncomfortable realizations and awareness about yourself most of the time. I'm not getting woo-woo on you, but it is true. You drive the growth of your business if you are a personal brand, and even if you're not. So if you hit a plateau in your life, of course the business is going to hit a plateau. It's just kind of how it works. And a lot of people give up and say it's too hard, but it's the ones that really push through that plateau and do the work and learn what they need to do, change their mindset and change their business systems, operations, services, team, whatever it may be that's holding them back. They get to that next level and they get to that calm. And I'm so proud to support my clients who face a lot of uncomfort in the journey of getting to that next level, but they push through and they do it. And that is really beautiful to see. With that said, I'm going to get to work. I have a podcast tomorrow, which is exciting. Create some content. Don wants to go to Makaska. Maybe go have a coffee, have a bit of a chill day, do my 5,000 loads of washing. And that'll be my Wednesday. Talk to you later. Dom just got home from the shops and this bread is so beautiful. It like glistens. Look at it. Look at it.
Rant.
Oh, Dom also has a rant for you
It's a
guys.
rant.
Sorry. A rant.
A rant.
A rant. Go
I
on
don't.
then.
From Tommy. Tommy makes the best bread in Croatia. There's probably some lovely pickutters that make some good bread, but as for commercial places like all the big supermarkets, Tommy, they have the one that they get the crispy.
So good.
Like the top bubbles up. It's almost like spaghetti on top. Soft, delicate, and fluffy in the midi, and spaghetti on top. Look at this.
Ooh. Can you tell us what you're doing now, babe? Eyes in the skies, guys.
I'm putting a little plastic reveal.
Ooh, revealing.
Under the eave, where the concrete has got a badly finished edge.
Ah.
I guess. See this edge here?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yep.
See it's all rough?
Yep.
This is the actual final piece.
Huh.
It's a good time.
Look at that. What a genius.
I don't know about genius.
Yeah, I don't know about genius. That was not the right word. Good job, babe. Actually, all the parenting books and blogs say you should reward effort. So I love how straightly you've put that reveal.
Straightly.
Is that it? Did I do it right? We are at our favourite homeware shop because I told Carlo we go for Christmas decoration shopping. Carlo says let's get this about everything he picks up. But I am leaning towards this, which is very cute. And I said he could get Christmas themed duvet cover. Morning! Been to war and back this morning. Oh, why are some mornings like this? This morning was a morning. You know, some mornings like everyone has a good night's sleep, stars align, there's no like sock issues or singlets, that's another one. Socks and zips and singlets and tags can cause just some really big feelings. Anyway, that was this morning. It was a big feeling morning. And I have a podcast starting in 45 minutes, an interview. And it's like they know. I really wanted to like wash my hair, curl it, do my makeup all nice, but I'm just not going to have enough time this morning because I've been in battle for the last hour and a half. How do people have more than one child? Like whenever I'm in battle, I always think about like, what if you had 2 kids or 3 kids or 4 kids or more kids and they were all having a morning? How does that, like, how does that work? How do you do it? How? Anyway, well, I still got up early because my body clock wakes me up anyway, but I didn't work out because my body has been, oh, the sun's coming up over the mountain. My body's been really sore. And I don't know if like, it must just be that I'm working out in the cold. So I'm not really doing anything different. It's just, it's cold when I wake up in the morning now. My body's cold. I don't know, my body's so sore at the moment. So I was like, I'll get up and work this morning, but I'm not going to work out. And then war began, and yeah, I mean, if you've got kids, you know what I'm referring to. Dom's taking Carlo to kindy, so I can have a shower. I'm not going to be able to wash my hair, but that's all right. We'll create a different look. So I have an interview for a podcast this morning. I've said no to everything, really, for the last however long, because like I'm in creation mode, and when I'm in creation mode and I'm not essentially promoting anything, I don't really feel like I'm very inspiring to listen to. I didn't want to do any interviews because I don't feel like anything I had to say would be very inspiring when I'm like, I don't know, I'm just trying to survive and figure out my life. But I feel like I've figured it out a little bit now. And so I have said yes to this interview this week. I have another interview next week, actually. I will link it in the description below. I've been very lucky across my career to have been interviewed quite a few times on podcasts. Purely so I have a record of them all. I have a podcast playlist on Spotify. So all the interviews I've done, I've got on one playlist. So I'll link that. And if this episode is live, it'll be the top one. If not, it'll be coming to that. Anyway, the lighting's real crazy. So I'm gonna go have a shower, get ready for that. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. I've showered, composed myself, done my makeup, but it's not a good makeup day. And some days your makeup just like sits really nicely, and then other days it's like your makeup, no, you've gone to war, and it's like, nah. I couldn't even out my wings. See? That one's fatter than that one. That one's perfect. And then this one's just like, okay, I need to get in the zone. Also, my bank card still hasn't come, which I'm a little bit worried about because I can't set up the platform for the course that the beta is all scheduled to go live on Monday without my bank card. It's Thursday today, which means I've only got 4 days to get the course launched in. Do you know how stressed I am about that? I'm so stressed that I even offered Dom my massage spot tomorrow because I was like, I think I'm going to be working and I need to take advantage of when Carlo's at kindy and not waste that time. And I also probably just won't be able to relax. I haven't heard from the bank. They said they'll call me when my card's there, but I'm going to go into the bank this afternoon and be like, hello, you said it would be there in a couple of days and it's been a week, where is it? Or maybe they'll call me today. Who knows? But we should cover all bases. I do have a plan B, don't worry. Unorganised. The beta will go live on Monday. There is no other option. I have committed that is the date, but I don't really want to do the other option because it just is going to mean a lot of double up later. But that is, you know, that's just how plan Bs work. They're not the ideal option, but it's just what you got to do. This is just the worst lighting. Lighting from directly above your head will always make you look older because the shadows are down on your face. Lighting like right in front of you from a window is the best, but I don't have that in this bathroom, and this is where all my makeup is. So I need to put some blush on. I look like a ghost. Much better lighting. Let's put some blush on. Okay. Woosah, center myself, and we'll go do this interview now. I wish I could get Rode products here. I'd love to try their blush. Maybe one day. I need to pick an earring. I've got my diamonds in. These were my present to myself on my first Mother's Day. Cute, hey. Oh, no, that doesn't work. I can wear that, but I have to take the diamond out. Okay. Oh no, there we go. She's in. They look cute, but I have to take the studs out. All right. I'm all set up to podcast. I also just got an email from that TV show saying I didn't get through. I didn't progress to the final stage of casting. So that was after 3 interviews with literally like hundreds of people. But they reached out to me. I didn't apply first. So I think that means something. That's okay. If it's not this one, it'll be the next one. All right. I'm going to wait for the podcast. I'm not going to film it because you'll be able to listen to the whole episode. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Actually, I feel like my lighting's way better from this window. Obviously not directly. So if you're ever doing a video, try and be facing a window. Okay. Great. I'll show you what it looks like on the screen. That's what it looks like on the screen. That's my bookshelf behind me. Obviously, didn't you know that? Okay, we had quite a few issues. It's just not my day. Long story short, the podcast is not going ahead today for a series of reasons. All right, I am going to, maybe I'll just go to the bank now. Maybe I'll just get back into bed. You know, some days that just aren't your day. It's just not my day. I look nice though. Maybe I should go do something fun. Now I'm tired. It's been a stressful morning. Meanwhile, on the block, Podgora, what are you doing? I'll come back. Oh, are we getting the balcony finished? This is exciting. So Dom laid the tiles before summer started, but then there was the building ban, so then he didn't actually get it finished. And then quite a few of the tiles cracked. I don't even know if he has enough tiles to finish it, and then he has to grout it as well. Oh my God, a South Croatia boat. It's the middle of November, that's late. So all the South Croatia boats go past, and then they go that way, and we watch them normally in summer, but it's very late. Anywho, so I am in my comfy clothes again, and I have actually officially decided we're going to go with plan B, and I'm going to do that now, which isn't ideal, but I don't want to risk this not working out. I've committed to everyone that the beta is going live on Monday. Yes, it means more work now. Anyway, it's just, you know, this is business, right? Always good to have a plan B, and you need to make the executive decision at the right time of when you're going to go with plan B, as to not disrupt your customers or make like the least disruption to your customers, even if it means more work for you. So that's what I'm going to do now. I set up the Stand Store, which is the program I'll be running the course. Now I'm setting up a new Stripe account. I already have a Stripe account, but that's all connected to the Australian company. And because I'm switching to a Croatian company, you can use Stripe in Croatia, but you do have to set it up from scratch and link all like the Croatian business information. So that's what I'm doing now. And there's a lot of questions that are like, I have no idea, like about the techie side of it all. And so I'm literally just screenshotting them, putting in the ChatGPT and saying, what should my answer be? Because it's like, do you want to choose this, this, or this? I don't know. I don't speak tech. But you know who does? My little friendly robot. And in perfect timing, I just got a text from the bank. So right when I'm in plan B, I got a text from the bank saying my card's ready to pick up. Okay, I'll go do that this afternoon, and then I'll finish this. It's always the way, always. I've hit a roadblock that I can't do anything about. So I've set up the Stand Store in Croatia. I've set up the Croatian Stripe, linked all my bank details and everything, done all the verification for both. Croatian Stripe has gone live, so that means everything was verified, all the business numbers and tax numbers and all of that. And then there's like an automated process within Stand to then link your Stand Store to your Croatian Stripe account. But there's no option for Croatia. Even though it lets you set up the Stand Store in Croatia with your Croatian business details, bank account details and everything, it then won't let you link your Stand Store to your Stripe account in Croatia, which is weird. So I did some research, and when I say weird, I mean extremely frustrating, but we're trying to be glass half full. I did some research, and from what I've found, they've said, yes, you can have it set up, but because it's like an automation and Croatia isn't one of the drop-down boxes, I've had to now contact Stand Store and say, can they manually do it, because I can't do it. And it's funny because Stand Store reached out to me a while ago and asked me to partner with them. They know I'm in Croatia. Maybe they're trying to expand into Croatia. Who knows? I'll find out. Anyway, I need to make some lunch. I'm absolutely starving because I haven't eaten anything yet today because I have been, it's just been a day. Anyway, we're having last night, Dom made pasta with, what's this? Like spaghetti bolognese? My brain isn't working because I've been in this like deep tech tunnel for the last 3 hours. I'm going to put it in the microwave, and this is going to be my lunch. And then I'll pick up Carlo. Then I can go to the bank, pick up my bank card, come back. I'm really hoping. So I've contacted Stan. They've said they get back to you within 1 to 2 business days. It's Thursday now, which means really I've only got to tomorrow. I really don't want to have to delay the launch. I said it was going to be on Monday, but I can only do what I can do, right? Anyway, if I have to delay it, I have to delay it, but... Ooh, maybe that's them. Okay, bye. Okay, update, although it's not what I wanted to know. They have replied and basically said that Stand Store does not, you cannot link Croatian Stripe to Stand Store. Payments via Stripe on Stan are impossible in Croatia, only PayPal. Now, I could set it up to only charge in PayPal. However, PayPal is much higher payment processing fees, and it's just not from my previous experience. See, this is where when you're starting again, you really aren't starting from the beginning, even though it feels like it. You're starting from experience. And my experience growing social club is I need to have Stripe. I cannot just have PayPal. So now I'm thinking I might use a payment platform called Thrivecart that I'm having a little look at. Definitely integrates with Croatian Stripe, easy to set up, handles VAT, it's one-time fee. I can set everything up in US dollars, payment plans, lets me host the course inside there, works with EU businesses, and it's super smooth checkout. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Gonna do that. All right, bye. So, big problem.
What's that?
Stan Store, which was the platform that I was gonna set up everything on, won't integrate with Stripe Croatia. It's so annoying. It'll let you set up the Stan Store in Croatia. It'll let you verify it all, add in all your Croatian bank account details. Stripe will let you set up your Croatian bank account, set it all up, but then it won't let you link them. And then I contacted Stan Store and said, can you manually do it for me? Because it's like a drop down and you just can't select Croatia from the list of EU countries. They said, oh no, sorry, we don't support Croatia. Well, why let me set up an account and verify my account with my Croatian bank account details and my Croatian address if you have to receive payment, the only way to receive payments is through Stripe. Anyway.
Why don't they support Croatia? Do they not support certain countries?
Guess not.
Isn't it just the internet?
There was heaps of other EU countries, just not Croatia. So I'm thinking a platform called Thrivecart. A big part of Social Club was set up on a platform called Teachable, which I'm actually paid up for my Teachable subscription yearly until April next year. So I'm thinking maybe I set up the product on my Croatian Stripe account just to get the beta out on time, then set up the course on Teachable, link that, but that will literally just be for the beta. And then between now and April, I can switch to a different platform.
I just don't know why it's all switchy so hard. Why I don't get it.
How can I explain this in air conditioning talk?
No, you just want to you're starting again from scratch, or no? You're trying to use the existing.
I'm trying to start again from scratch. Not all these platforms will let you let you use a Croatian company. Like when you're in Australia, everything's easier because everyone supports Australia. Now we're in Makuska because I'm going to go to the bank and pick up my card that is now available. If we can find a parking spot, that is. And then something really weird just happened. Carlo just organised his own play date and told us and was like, yeah, drop me off there. So I'm not really quite sure if that was a good idea, but I did. And there's no parents around. But village life is a little bit different. All right, let's go to the bank. Here's my bank again for the 8 millionth bank time. Picked up my bank card. That was actually the only simple streamlined thing that's happened with no issue today. Did you get me issue?
The only thing that happened with no issue today.
I've had a really frustrating day.
You're complaining on here.
My podcast stuffed up and my whole business launch plan didn't go to plan. I would say that's not really the best of days. There were the best of days, there were the worst of days. But I could pick up my bank card. So, it was a beautiful day. Look, I like this marketing. It's a Magnum disguised as a protein stick. I am here for it. So anyway, we're currently doing a food shop at Lidl. Kid-free food shop. What is this kind of luxury life we are living? Babe, kid-free food shop. We can browse, we can look at things. I can pick something up that I have no intention of buying, but I just want to look at. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, I can get a donut and eat it in peace. Oh, maybe I'll even get 2. Excellent price. I'm also going to get some of these for our next family picnic because I didn't really need a whole bottle of red wine the other day. Nothing against it, but this is more suitable for a picnic. Look at my donut that I get to eat all by myself. No one annoying me.
Hey, where's my donut?
Bothering me.
Give me my donut.
No donuts for you.
No, there's one.
No donuts. They're both for me.
And I annoying you.
That's so
Can I have a donut? Seriously, was a donut?
No. Look at this afternoon. And I found my child. I saw a man fishing to catch fish with a cat waiting next to him, and he was just giving the fish to the cat, and I was like, I love it in the village.
Now I know you're angry. Next time will you sing it with me?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, my little bear. What a little cutie bean you are. Oh, what's your head? So, I was doing my workout and I got joined by this cute little Yoda. But this cute little Yoda actually let me finish my whole workout. That's never happened before. Morning! Officially. So I got up super early this morning so I could work on these tech issues before Carlo woke up, and then he woke up like 5 minutes later. And then he also woke up during the night because he had bad dreams. And then Dom woke up and said he had the best sleep he's had in 6 months.
Hey guys, guess what? We're changing the name of this channel from Brooke Abroad to Brooke Complains, because that seems to be Brooke Complains in Croatia or Complain Abroad. Complain Abroad, bro. It's now, change the name. Comment in the section below if you like it. Complain Abroad. She complains everywhere.
Once
Complains
every 6 months, Dom says something funny, and that was
You're
your
always
quota.
walking out of buildings like, oh, that was so hard. Or, oh, Carla's doing this. Or, oh, Dom's doing that. How about positivity?
It must be nice to just be a kept man. You don't have any problems.
Well, hardly kept. I had to work, slave away all summer.
Slave! Anyway, Dom got a new hoodie, which meant we got a new hoodie. Isn't it nice? Dom's really up-leveled his fashion from light grey to now he's exploring this nice dark grey colour.
Pretty fair.
Anyway, I sprayed it with my perfume that he hates. So now it's my job. Do you know why I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? Because I'm allowing Dom to take my massage spot this morning, even though I really need it because I'm super stressed, because I need to work and I need to get this sorted for the academy to go live on Monday. So I have kindly offered my relaxing massage to him because I won't be able to relax in it. I'll be freaking out. Dom's going to take Carlo to kindy, go take my massage spot. I'm going to work on plan C, really. And, oh, fingers crossed, I can get it set up the way that I think I can using plan C. Watch this space. All right, I'm very proud of myself. So far, I have set the product up in Stripe in US dollars, but so that the customer can also see it in Australian dollars, because that's where majority of my audience are, and EU. Now I am in the process of creating a payment link within Stripe, which is essentially like a checkout link that the buyers will see when they click through the beta emails that are going out. It's kind of like the web page for the product. So that's my next step. I was wrong. It's only the checkout page. It's not the actual sales page. So payment page created. Now I'm creating a custom after payment confirmation thank you page, which I actually need to set up on Teachable, and then I will link it back to this. So just quickly, tech stuff used to absolutely drive me bonkers. I'm actually really enjoying this, and I feel like every time I go to a next step and overcome a hurdle without flipping out, I'm like, gosh, I've grown as a person. And it makes me realize, like, I know I said it before, but when you're starting again, but you have all this experience and you've done work to grow in terms of patience. I mean, becoming a mother, I think, or becoming a parent is the best lesson in patience probably of your whole life. But this is really the first time I had a big project since becoming a mother. I'm very self-aware during this process of how my patience levels are so high now, because I'm like, okay, next thing. And I'm actually finding this strangely fun. Or I'm about to have a full mentee bee. Stay tuned. How good this looks. This is the course. Yeehaw! Well, this is the beta for the course inside the platform we now need to use, which is Teachable. But, oh, how exciting. Yeah, I now am making the thank you page. Ooh, right, I did it. This needs to be fixed up, but I did the thank you page. Eep. Having some logoing issues because this is my logo. This is how it looks on here, and that's not quite right. So, you know, I'm a details gal. Details matter. I think, like, as a business owner, if you can't get the small details right, how are you ever meant to get the big stuff right? I'm gonna figure that out next. Getting there! Something that I recommend you do if you're building out any sort of digital offer or something online where there's many, many links and you're planning to set it up to automate and they all work together, have all your links on one Google Doc. Because if something breaks or you want to change something, then you can quickly go to the document, find that link and update it. Otherwise, you're like looking through platforms and looking through emails, and you know, the more complicated on the back end the digital offer gets, the more links there are involved, and that can get really time heavy when things go wrong. So I recommend you do that too. Sales page, copy is all updated, and now my assistant is going to go in and code that into Teachable. Teachable's the old platform that I used to use for Social Club, but I never took payments through it. So I never connected a payment gateway. So I'm going to see if it will allow me to connect my Croatian Stripe account, because then I can automate the whole back end. If not, I'll have to use a program called Zapier that kind of works to connect and code things when the platforms don't let you integrate them, but I have to pay for that. So hopefully I can get it done without that, but we'll see. Stay tuned. Well, I cannot connect my Croatian Stripe to Teachable directly. So that's all right. We'll find another way. Another reason that I'm not a fan of PayPal is so I can connect my Teachable direct to PayPal, but Croatia is one of the countries where Teachable Pay is not supported. What it would then do is set it up under monthly payments via PayPal, which means Teachable would collect the payment, but then they hold the money for 30 days and then they pay you via PayPal, which that's just not good. So we're not going to do that. We are going to do it a different way. I'm going to use an external payment link, which is my Stripe checkout link that I created before, and then redirect to Teachable. Great. I'm going to set that up now. So just built the whole sales page in Teachable and then discovered that Teachable, if you build it in the sales page, will not allow you to link a Stripe external link. You can only use the Teachable inbuilt payment gateway, which I don't want to do for the reason I just explained. What you can do is set it up as a custom page in Teachable, and like I set up the thank you page, and then you can add an external link. It doesn't like look as pretty, it's not formatted as nicely, but it allows me to add the Stripe checkout link, which is what I need to do. So now I'm gonna go and do that. All right, time for a coffee break. My poor assistant is like, oh, I can't keep up. I don't know, which one are we doing? This is how we work when it's all fun. This is how we work when it's change. This is how we work when we're doing the thing. Da 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 da. Would you believe I haven't had a coffee yet? Okay. Oh, it's all coming together. I'm feeling very accomplished. Even though there's lots of tech issues, still very accomplished. Built the sales page, so I'm just going to go through, put my flavor on it, edit things, change some things around, sizes, headings, stuff like that. And then it's just a matter of testing it, and that's it. Oh my God, I did it. Hang on, let me finish it before we celebrate doing it. The sales page edits are done, and now I just want to update the graphic because I don't love it. I've put that into AI, the banner picture, and I asked it to redesign it, because I'm not happy with it. So let's see what it puts together. It just feels a bit like cluttered. It's not the end of the world. Don't look at it and go, oh my God, I love that. That looks so good. I'm like, every time I look at it, I'm like, ooh, it looks good, but it's a bit cluttered. I don't know if this is going to be any better, but let's see. Who is she? Who is that? What has happened to my face? I like how bright my teeth are though. All right, these are the new mock-ups. This one I actually really like. I'm gonna get it to do this. Zapier is now set up. The Zap that integrates it all on the back end. I have got my purse and I'm about to go shopping and be the first person to ever in enroll in Followers to Fortunes Academy. So next thing I'm going to do is, with my purse and my money, enroll as if I were a customer. And that is such a fundamental step as well. If you're launching anything online, even though I have triple checked all the links and everything's live and active and integrated and working, you will never know if it's working until you go through the full checkout process. So from the first touch point with the customer to what happens next, as if you were a customer buying it. And the last thing you ever want to happen is you do all of this work to put something live, and then there's a tech error in the background. When you're meant to go live, you either hear crickets or you have people contact you saying, I've tried to buy and it didn't work, or it wouldn't let me check out, or something like that. That's like the worst and like kills your soul. The only way to make sure it works is to really go through the process like you're a customer. So I'm going to do that now. Fingers crossed it all works. And if it doesn't, well, then we can fix it before we go live on Monday. And it didn't work. From the Stripe end it worked, but it didn't automatically enroll me into the course, which is the Zap that I set up. So I need to now figure out why that didn't work. But this is why we run a test. Okay, no, it did work actually, but there was just a really big delay. So I processed the payment at 11:21 and I didn't get it into my email inbox until 11:54. I'm gonna have to update the text on the thank you page just to say, wait, can take up to 30 minutes, which is really annoying. Maybe there's a workaround for that. I'm gonna have a look. Babe, it's done.
What's done?
The beta, it's done.
What, sent out?
Loaded, tested. No, it doesn't go out till Monday morning.
Oh, sick.
But I've tested it, I've purchased it myself. It was great. 5 stars, would recommend. Oh!
Nice work, honey, good work.
And it's currently 12:09 and I need to go pick up Carlo. Just made it to the finish line. Babe.
Nice work, babe.
Literally, how long have I been working on this? Like, since March. When I first put out the call to say, okay, I'm thinking of turning the VIP days into an online program. Would you be interested? Started the wait list. So many people joined the wait list. So I was like, all right, this is like a thing. Built the brand, started working on it, made the company, waited for my citizenship so I could register for a business, so I could open a bank account, so I could put the program online under a Croatian business and bank account so that I could make it live, so that I could make the beta, so that eventually I can release the whole course. The beta is just to test it. Oh my gosh. And it's the most beautiful afternoon. All right, we're going to celebrate. It's the most beautiful afternoon, and then there's some really bad weather coming the next couple of days. It's like meant to be stormy and rainy and windy for like then indefinitely. Oh, I did it! Wow. Okay. Now the next thing is for it to go live on Monday. Oh, that's going to be the next episode. What if no one buys it? If no one buys it, well, I mean, I'll film the whole thing, but it goes live at 1 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. Perth time, which is where majority of my audience is. So by the time I wake up, maybe I just won't sleep on Sunday night. By the time I wake up Monday morning, it'll be live and people have either bought it or it'll be crickets in my inbox. So we'll see. Not me telling my robot, thank you. Because when the robots take over, they will know who used manners and who didn't. So it's always important to be polite and respectful to your AI. Time to celebrate.
Yeah, I got a new job too.
Dom got a new job on that fishing boat. Voila. Drinks are here. Beautiful afternoon. Oh, Carlo's off playing with his friend. How good is that? He just like runs off with Marta. She knows my order. Cool.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Yay. Cheers to manifesting a sell-out beta launch. Look at this beautiful spot. This is Rocco's. Dom was here. We're just having a drink with Mia. And I just feel like there aren't many places around the world that look this beautiful in the afternoon. Just because Mia's here. You know?
Carlo's playing racing. From Kindy that's here. Go, Carlo! Oh, look at him go. Oh, look, here we go, the two fishermen. Lourdes brought his fun fishing down. Just going to catch some fresh fish for us for dinner. Guys,
This place.
no, let's not destroy things, but honestly, look how beautiful it is. Oh, still so pretty. Podgoras of plasterer. No. So far the ad's not going so well. Here we've got the young Ante and the old Spomenik, and they are currently plastering the big wall. Great job, guys. And from this angle, as you can see, it's quite a large wall to plaster on your own and quite a big spot to fall down. So they're going to do this wall and then they're going to go do the other wall on the other side. How long do you think it will take you, babe?
5 hours.
5 hours to do this wall? I should set up a time lapse. Look at this beautiful little restaurant. My perfect little restaurant date. My second beautiful little date. This is Brela, called Feral. So nice.
How do you say it? And then she started her own business.
Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. So hang on, what was this?
So that's monkfish with
That's-
tomato sauce and prawns
Yep.
and polenta. And this is
The eggplant.
with burrata.
Yum! Carlo's finished all his fish. What a little champion. This is a soup.
That is
Look at
Tuesday. That they're gonna
this when you
explode
pay the
in my
bill.
face
And it's
and
like a
hurt me.
cherry.
They only have eggs.
I know, but they're
Look at this. Wow. It's Saturday afternoon. Just went on a date with Mia because Dom's plastering and we just had the most beautiful day. We're in Brela. Carlo got balloons. It's a beautiful afternoon. He has just sat so sweetly and so we're going to take him for a little bike ride. Oh, yes. Carlo, let's go this way. We're going to go look at that big fishing boat. Oh, do you reckon you can get through that gate? Bye. Bye. This is amazing. Brela, which is like 30 minutes from Podgora. So pretty. Is that Brach? I'm a little bit confused as to where we are right now.
That's Brach.
Okay. What a beautiful little slice. Go, Bubby. Show us where you're going. Brela. I imagine this would be quite fun in summer. This looks like a tiki bar or something. Go, Bubby. Look at that water. That's just unreal, Mia.
Oh, look at the fish.
Where?
There. We
Oh,
call
look,
it
is it Carlo? Look, there's a fishy.
needlefish. Come, quick.
It's really skinny.
Yeah, we call it a needlefish.
That's cool, isn't it, Bubby? While Carlo and the girls went to play, Daddy finished the Great Wall of Dominante. Wow, babe, that looks amazing. You guys did such a good job. It's perfect. Well done. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you're new around here. Our Croatian adventure is just getting started.